Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Williams Formula 1 team. One of the most legendary teams in Formula 1, which has dropped down over the last few years. Their last win already dated back to 2012, when at that year's Spanish Grand Prix, Pastor Maldonado held back a charging Fernando Alonso to take a sensational win. One of the most unexpected of all time. Their last podium dates back to 2017 at Baku, when Lance Stroll took P3 in the race after being overtaken on the flag by Valtteri Bottas. And up until 2017 their lowest Constructors' Championship finish was P9 in 1978, 2011 and 2013. But in 2018 they finished P10 in the Constructors' Championship. But for 2021, the upcoming season, how will they do? Well, I will explain you what I think in this video. Sir Frank Williams first founded Williams Racing Cars, where he let drivers drive in Formula 2 and Formula 3 cars. And in 1969 he bought his first Formula 1 car, the Brabham BT26A, the car Piers Courage would drive in the most of the 1969 season. He finished second on 2 occasions, but died at the Dutch Grand Prix of 1970. The first Williams-made car entered the race at the 1972 British Grand Prix at Brands Hatch, but they just weren't very successful. After the team was not in Frank's hands anymore, he and Patrick Head started a new team, Williams Grand Prix Engineering. Their first year wasn't successful, but from 1978 the only way was up. And they took their first win in 1979 and their first Drivers' and Constructors' Championship in 1980. And they won 3 more Constructors' Championships in the 1980s, as they took 37 wins. The 1990s turned out to be the prime of Williams, as they took 5 Constructors' Championships. And the 2000s were a big step down, as Williams finished P3 from 2000 up until 2003, but after that they finished out of the top 3, and the first time they came back in the top 3 was 2014. That was also the last time they took a pole position. That was at the Austrian Grand Prix that year. And in 2015 they also finished in P3 in the Constructors' Championship. But then they dropped down, and in 2018 they had their lowest Constructors' Championship finish ever, in P10, and they stayed there up until 2020. But will this change for 2021? After this rich history, the team has officially been sold to Darlington Capital last year, and this means also Claire Williams isn't on the pit wall anymore. Today it is Simon Roberts who's on the pit wall. But can he have a little party this year to celebrate points, or on multiple occasions maybe even? Yes, I think so. I think the Williams team is improving quite a lot, as well after their horrible 2019 season. In 2020 they had a better car but just weren't able to score the points. But for 2021 I have confidence in the team, they will get it. The Williams team and all the other teams can look at the 2021 season from 2 sides. On one side, it's a great opportunity to score some good points and to be, well, a bit of a good team this year, as all the other teams will be focusing on 2022 quite early, as there's a big regulation change. But Williams can also just put a car in Bahrain, then just stop developing and full on develop for the 2022 car, to hope to have a good start at the new regulations. In 2022 they also have a increased partnership with Mercedes, what means they will also use Mercedes gearboxes from 2022 onwards. And although this won't give them a massive performance upgrade, they will have more time to spend it on other developments, so it's just one problem less. There's one interesting thing to look out for at the Williams team in this season, and those are the drivers. There's a big possibility Russell will be promoted to Mercedes team for next year, as he is still a Mercedes junior and his contract will be ending at the end of 2021, and also Valtteri Bottas's and Lewis Hamilton's contract will be ending in 2021. This is making way for a big possibility for George, and I think he'll be ready for it, especially if he takes points on some occasions. Nicholas Latifi most likely won't be transferring, or another team will really need the money of Lavazza and Nutella. Lavazza and Sofina. This can be Alfa Romeo, as they do not have the most financially stable team right now, as it also looks like Rich Energy will sponsor them for this season, and that's not a good thing. I think Williams won't outpace Alfa Romeo, but they'll be in the fight with the team. I think Kimi will take quite some decent points for the Alfa Romeo team in his final season in Formula 1. But the Alfa Romeo story is probably something for another video. I still don't think they'll be a midfield team, but they will outpace Haas. Haas has one good driver and one rapist, and they will eventually struggle as those are just two rookies who you have to work with, and they can't really give good feedback to the team for development. There are rumors BWT, the famous Race India Forcing Point team sponsor, will sponsor Williams this year, but I do not think Williams will change its color scheme to pink. All the team merchandise was in dark blue. More money equals more developments equal better car, and from there onwards results will eventually come. This won't happen in the short term, as I think they will finish P9 in the Constructors' Championship ahead of a big struggling Haas, but behind Alfa Romeo. The coming years will be very important for the team's future. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'd really appreciate it if you can like, subscribe and comment your opinion on this video and on the Williams team down below. For now, thanks for watching. Bye bye.